My name is Pam from Long Lake Conservation Center, and today I'm taking you on a fall color tour. Fall is a beautiful time of year to get out and enjoy all of the colors that nature has to offer us. Have you ever wondered why the trees change color, or why some years they appear more vibrant than others? The timing of leaves changing and their vibrancy depends a lot on weather. A lack of rain could delay the change in leaf color by as much as a few weeks. A warm, wet autumn can turn down the intensity of the leaf colors. An early frost can kill the leaves before the change is complete, causing the leaves to turn brown and drop off without reaching their peak color. Typically, the showiest of fall foliage follows a warm, wet spring, a mild summer, and an autumn with a high number of warm, sunny days and cool nights. Come along with me as we discover the science behind it. During spring and summer, the leaves have been manufacturing food by using cells containing chlorophyll, which causes the green color. This process is known as photosynthesis, where light energy is captured and used to convert water, carbon dioxide, and minerals into oxygen. The daylight length and the changes in temperature cause leaves to stop the food-making process as the chlorophyll breaks down and the green coloring disappears. Underneath the green are biochemicals that help determine fall leaf colors. But wait a minute, leaves aren't green at all. Autumn is the time for leaves' big reveal, with their true color unveiled as chlorophyll production grinds to a halt. The colors in fall's breathtaking panorama are influenced by other compounds, such as carotenoids. Simply put, carotenoids are plant pigments responsible for bright red, yellow, and orange hues. Enough of me talking, let's go find some color. Behind me is a tree that has some orange leaves. Beta-carotene is one of the most common carotenoids found in leaves. It's the same pigment that makes carrots orange. Strongly absorbing blue and green light, it reflects yellow and red light from the sun, giving leaves their orange hue. Another compound found in leaves is anthracion. Leaves ramp up this production of it in the fall. This protects the leaf, promoting its life on the tree through the autumn season. And it also provides the beautiful red color in the leaf. Let's go find yellow. In the fall, they remind me of walking through rays of sunshine. Here we have found a tree with yellow leaves. They have the compound flavanol, which is always present in leaves. Flavanol also contributes to the yellow color of egg yolks. Flavanol is what gives the vibrant yellows to the fall photo opportunities that we love. The exact color a tree produces will vary from year to year with different combinations of all of the compounds that we just talked about, resulting in the same tree having yellow, red, and orange leaves, all on the same tree. But wait, we did forget some fall foliage. Some trees just turn brown. An example are oak trees, which have a group of compounds in their leaves called tannins. Tannins are revealed when both chlorophyll and the other compounds break down in the leaves. Some oaks do produce a light red or pink color in the fall. See if you can find which ones on your next nature hike. Another fun fall fact is that not all of the beauty of the season comes from trees with leaves. Not all conifers are evergreen. Many conifers, including spruce and pine trees, naturally shed their older needles every year, which is perfectly normal. Tamarack trees like this one are unique among the conifers in that they lose all of their needles every year. They are deciduous evergreens. The needles turn a bright golden orange and are sometimes considered to be autumn's last stand, hanging on to the latter part of the season. Their colors can often be seen after most of the leaves on other trees have dropped. Which brings me, and maybe even you, to wonder, why do trees even have to lose their leaves? Shedding leaves helps trees to conserve water and energy. As winter approaches, hormones of the trees begin to trigger the process of abscission, where the leaves are actively cut off of the tree by specialized cells. The word abscission shares the same Latin root word as that found in scissors, cinders, which means to cut. At the start of the abscission process, trees reabsorb valuable nutrients from their leaves and store them for later use in their roots. Chlorophyll is one of the first molecules to be broken down for nutrients. At the end of the abscission process, when the leaves have been shed, a protective layer of cells grows over the exposed area. But wait a minute. Have you ever seen any trees that hang onto their leaves all winter? I've noticed oak trees that are doing that very thing. In nature, there's usually always an exception. So what is happening? Scientists have not established the exact reason why certain trees exhibit what is called marcescence. You can't just go and ask a tree. However, there are some common theories. A few of these are based on the observation that these leaves are found most often on younger or smaller trees, or on the lower limbs of bigger ones. One theory is that trees may keep their leaves to deter deer and other browsing animals from eating the nutrient-rich twigs. Researchers have found that the dried leaves are less nutritious than the twigs, and that characteristic might keep the animal from trying to munch on the lower twigs of trees. Researchers suggest another possibility that has to do with the availability of nutrients for trees as they head into spring. When leaves drop in the fall, the nutrients from those leaves that accumulate on the forest floor are pretty much gone by the next spring when the trees need food to kick off the growing season. This mulch layer would also hold in precious moisture for the trees. If the tree holds its leaves until spring, then releases them to the ground below, they may act as a quick start nutrients for the growing season as it begins. And this is most important for the smaller trees under the canopy of larger ones. So there you have it. We hope you take the time to enjoy this beautiful, sometimes short-lived season of fall. The DNR will be posting many maps to indicate peak color times in different regions throughout the state. But I was wondering about which trees turn color first and in what order. So I consulted John Latimer, a local phenologist out of Grand Rapids. He checked his records and they show something like this: black ash, then balsam poplar, then maple, then quaking aspen, then big tooth aspen, then tamarack, and last are the willows. Of course, there are many other species, but these are the major ones. And birch tend to lose their leaves a few at a time, but they will be bare around the first week of October. Now is the time to go out and see those leaves. And I want to thank you so much for joining me on this color tour. Nature is truly amazing.